What inspired you to become an audiologist?
I really like helping people, and I wanted a job where I get to interact with people all the time. So it was just a great combination for me, audiology.
What's your favourite thing about helping people with their hearing, especially during this time of year?
It's always nice to see you making a difference to somebody's life, and on Christmas time that's especially important because we have family get-togethers. It tends to be when we're most sociable at this time of year, so being able to hear really well makes a massive difference to people.
Tell us about your favourite holiday tradition.
We've had a tradition ever since I was a little boy, which is on my birthday on Christmas Eve, last thing at night, just before we go to bed, we always read How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Be honest, when do you put up your Christmas decorations?
Only because I'm a big kid. I love Christmas time, so I always try and put up as early as possible. So Mrs. B and myself put ours up usually first weekend in Christmas, first weekend in December, Christmas.
Do you have any special plans for your Christmas Eve birthday?
We always have a family get together. We don't tend to do it on my birthday just because it's a bit awkward for everyone being on Christmas Eve. We usually have a family get together a couple of days before for a nice meal.
How do you feel about having your birthday and Christmas so close together? Is it a dual gift thing for you?
Oh, it can be a bit awkward just because of people's time, because everyone's got families and they all want to spend Christmas Eve together, so it can be a little bit awkward. Dual gifting? No, not so much now I'm older. When I was a little boy, then yeah, sometimes you would from some family members.
What's your all-time favourite Christmas movie?
Now, I really like The Holiday. Mrs. B's is actually Love Actually.
Any favourite Christmas song or carol that you can't resist to sing along to?
Oh, I do like the 12 Days of Christmas. I've always got to sing along to that one.
Would Mrs. B say you're a good singer?
I would say probably. I can hold a note sometimes if I'm in the right mood. I don't break too many windows with it anyway.
If you could spend Christmas anywhere in the world, where would it be?
No, I love snow at Christmas time, so somewhere that's really cold and snowy. So I think the ideal for me would be a nice log cabin in Canada.
How do you stay stress-free during the holiday season?
It's always helpful to me when I'm around family. It always helps to de-stress you when you're around good friends and family. So having that nice kind of interaction with everybody is how I keep grounded at Christmas. It's always nice.
Have you enjoyed Waxfant this year?
I have. I do enjoy Waxfant every year, just because the viewers like it so much. And I think it's great because I always get to spend a lot of time filming with Taylor as well. We have a good giggle. Share
a heartwarming holiday story involving your patients.
There are lots around this time of year, but one that really sticks in my mind from this year, we had a lovely lady who really struggled to hear her family for Christmas last year, and they were all coming to her house for Christmas dinner this year, and she really wanted to hear them all better. So she came in, got some hearing aids, and her family have been over recently, and she was really pleased to report she could hear everything, got really involved in all the conversations, and a lot of the Christmas cracker jokes as well.
What's the best sound of Christmas to you?
Oh, either the tearing of wrapping paper, because I really like gift giving, and I like getting presents as well, or maybe something like a log fire.
Lights on the tree or a roaring fireplace? Which one sets the holiday mood for you?
That's a difficult one, because I do like the twinkly lights at Christmas. I think it's probably the log fire, because you can catch up in front of one.
What's your go-to holiday meal or treat?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for a mince pie. Sorry, I eat loads over Christmas. I should look like one, really.
What is one piece of advice you would give someone over Christmas?
The one bit of advice I give, the story we hear most often after Christmas is that people have really struggled over that Christmas time. And if you feel you're having difficulty with your hearing, it's always best to try and address it before Christmas if you can, because that's when you're going to notice it at its most, when you've got big family get-togethers, lots of meals, lots of people sitting around a table with lots of noise and sort of merriment going on at the same time.
What's your dream gift for Christmas this year?
If I could pick anything, I'm a massive James Bond fan, so I would have an Aston Martin DB5, but I would want it with all the gadgets inside, especially the ejector seat for Mrs. B.
How do you balance work and family during the busy holiday season?
I would say, I think if you ask Mrs. B, you get a different story. I would say that it's, I find it okay to balance it, but I think... I think in reality, Mrs. B does most of the work. She does the present buying, the wrapping, everything else. And I just turn up at Christmas Eve like a Christmas elf.
Lastly, who will you be spending Christmas with this year, and what are you most looking forward to during the holiday season?
It's family this year. We always spend time together as a family, but this one's extra special because this is our grandson Toby's first Christmas. So it's going to be fab seeing him with all the Christmas lights and presents and everything else.
Thank you, Rhys.